Ice in my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play, and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la, 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 la. And I'm up again. I got tired eyes, need a cup of blend. That's right, in the AM, that's my only friend. No light, just the sun coming up on the horizon. I lose track of time, yeah, I move fast and climb a new class divine, yeah, true passion shines. And I'm through passing time, I choose stacking dimes. You snooze half the time while I move passing by. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la, 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 la.
Oh my goodness. Oh man. Well, can we put stuff down for a second? Yes. I know, OG. I know. The amount of gaslighting we're witnessing. Y'all taking the manual from us right now? So it was so peaceful yesterday. Nothing even happened. It was so calm. Yeah, because I didn't have the audacity to show up in a chat and participate. That's why. They didn't have anything to twist Saturday and Sunday. So yeah, it was peaceful. I'm sure it was. There was nothing to twist. I didn't show my face because I was paying attention to my child. The gaslighting. The gaslighting saying our streams were to crucify Johnny Mac and Jules. There was a stream going at 7 a.m. Are you kidding me? Deadly. Hello. I go live when I can find time to go live. Don't tell me when I could go live. I don't care if it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, midnight. I don't care. I go live when I want to go live. I have time frame when I can fit things in, and that's when I fucking do it. I don't know if you're new here and you don't know that. I find time to go live when I want to go live, which speaks of. So since Siwa said she's been going live for years, consistently. What about your child, Siwa? Dumbass. The majority, I'm talking about 90% of any streams I've done was done when she was sleeping or not around. 90% of them. Very few was during the day when she was busy playing on the VR or playing with her friends. Okay, so shut up. But to have an issue with that, like as if I've been going live earlier to be respectful of other people's time slots. But how dare she go live that early? Excuse me? I'm so sorry. I should have just made sure not to celebrate my daughter this weekend so I could go live and just it on a convenient time for someone who has nothing to do. Holy shit. It is getting worse and worse and worse. So I was dragging her this morning. I was dragging Johnny Mac this morning, was I? Because in my stream, I was responding again, like happened last time, y'all. There's exact repeat. Exact fucking repeat. Like what happened last time. I was on stream, watching a stream that John did, participating in the chat, talking about the things. I'm working on it, Miss Lizzie. Talking about the things that were exposed in that group chat. We were all talking, having a good, no problem. The next morning, I went live to discuss some of the things that took place. Hey, Geneva girl, we're the enemies, and we're not like slowly one by one. Anybody that's supportive of me and anybody that disagrees with how the Johnny Mac situation and Joel's situation was handled, they're looking for excuses to put them on the outs. As Sophie's now Sophie's a bad one. Sophie tried to crucify apparently people this morning, which she and Sophie, I'm so sorry, but I did. I was really hoping it wouldn't go that, but it did. I was like, no matter how politically correct and how calm and nice you tried to say, someone's gonna twist it and make you out to be the villain in it. So this is what happened. If y'all are talking about background about what fell out a few days ago, I'm not going back that far. There's a few streams you could cover. I would cover the first one I did maybe on Wednesday, and that will kind of give you the starts of it. This morning, Sophie goes live. I went live this morning talking about Vault, Jennifer Positivity, things in the messages, Muzz a little bit, Trisha Licious, because someone in there tried to start messing with air. Just a few things, different things, not that. The only thing I did pertaining to that was to say, just in case someone thought I was saying anything, because my comment was misread in John's chat last night by someone who is innocent. I don't think they meant to, but someone misread a comment last night, and which was cleared up. I deleted the comment just to show respect. And when I was live this morning, I was like, I just want to let it be clear that I don't agree with the words Muzz was using, referring to Jules as a whore. And I didn't even say the word this morning because I didn't want to bring light to it. I didn't even want to bring light to her calling her that word, but I can't even do that. No, I can't even do that. Me saying I refuse to use the word, Jules says she was taking pleasure in calling me that word, or Muzz calling me that word, whatever. I can't. There's absolutely no winning with these people when they want to be mad. The only way to win is to not respond, not talk, not chat, not tag, not answer questions. That is the only way to win right now. And I'm not doing that. That is unrealistic. So anyways, yeah, Kay had a comment that was misunderstood. Easy peasy. Jules twisted that to Siwa enjoyed Muzz calling me a whore and just had to write it in a chat because she got pleasure from it. Here's the thing. The thing is the twist in it. I'm acting like Sophie did a stream talking shit. No, she didn't. She did a stream to let herself know where things stood with her and Johnny Mac, so they knew what things were going to happen, like just to know that they're no longer a united front, and to explain that it was due over her disagreeing with how things were handled. That's not crucifying, dragging, or anything. She said it in the nicest way possible, except to not say anything at all. That is BS. Lord Almighty. And y'all being upset about the group chat, by the way, y'all were accusing Sophie and Geneva of taking screenshots from y'all's group chats and sending it to me. I've never seen the group chat. Didn't know about the group chat till y'all were accusing people of the group chat of doing such. I'd never seen it. I didn't even know it exists. I didn't even know it existed. Oh, did she, Lizzie? I haven't seen it. I can't even tell you last time I've seen her stuff. Right. But that's what I'm telling you. They're like, and I thought that I could just clear it up so Jules knew in case she didn't see my comment and she only saw Kate responding that, hey, I was just repeating the comment because I know Muzz had already deleted it. I'm one of the few people that saw it. And I know you had asked a question. Why? What is she saying about me over there? And so because I waited a few minutes, people didn't answer. After a few minutes, nobody answered. So I simply said, well, Muzz is calling Jules a blank. And she really should just focus on why won't she just write on her community tab about Jennifer Potstudy threatening to beat her up. Like, but Joel's now saying I can't speak about her or acknowledge her or text about her in a chat or any capacity because she don't want me to. Whether it's nice, mean, answering the questions, responding to questions, it doesn't matter. No, I'm no longer allowed to chat in any capacity relating to her. Her vocabulary, her name has to be deleted from my vocabulary, according to her. Like I said, I don't mind with requests that are reasonable. I don't mind. If she said just like it would have been so simple to just say don't please, and this is my issue with her the past few days. You can there's no problem in saying Siwa, please don't talk about me anymore. Good, bad, indifferent. I really appreciate it if you just didn't. It's best if you just didn't. I just would rather you not. And left it there. And left it that. But the fact that she added on, Siwa enjoyed Muzz calling me a blank and got pleasure from it. Because I answered her question. That's what I'm so pissed off about. You assumed I'm running out of energy to list all the shit you've assumed about me the past few days. And they're like, Jules was doing a stream, but she wasn't dragging anybody. Jules' stream was angry this morning. Mine wasn't. Jules' stream was purposely, and you're like, she only talked about a few. No, she was online 39 minutes, and from beginning to end, sprinkling, see what did this, 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 see what did this. I don't want to bring back Sue, but see what did this. I want to talk about this, but see what did this. Don't forget, see what did this. With rake and spring in there too, yes. How can y'all still say you're trying to keep it neutral? My stream this morning was completely fucking calm and normal. Right. I know you know. This is not about pool stick. That was just the scapegoat they needed to justify this. Sophie was completely right and fair. And again, can't accept that. Geneva, all she did was disagree with something. She's on the outs. Sophie's on the outs. I'm on the outs. And I'm sure anybody else that has the right to stand and say how that was handled was wrong, you're going to be on the outs too eventually. Unfortunately, it sucks. It's bullshit how much censoring y'all are trying to do. And you're like, well, she go live, speak her opinion. Let me explain that. When I did my stream and Self-Flow came up, there was no dragging or attacking you for me. And I wasn't trying to hurt anybody. Y'all stream absolutely was for 3 hours. For 3 hours. So y'all can sit here and say, see what caused the rift. See what didn't do the stream dragging the people in the truce. And Jules, you like, if she will only acknowledge our feelings, this would all be avoided. Okay, go live and acknowledge my feelings that y'all fucked up. Y'all were mean as hell to me over a misunderstanding. I demand it. That's same energy y'all are doing. Acknowledge how you made me feel or else. And apparently Drazo's done with me. He don't want to deal with my bullshit no more. And he's never going to be over here anymore. And he only showed up this morning to see if he was blocked. And he wasn't blocked. Well, so are you wanting to be blocked? I mean, are you asking me to block you? You don't want to be over here? I don't know what the point of mentioning that was. I don't even know why you have an issue with me now, but whatever. I don't know if you... My stream this morning was not drama related as far as this side whatsoever. Except clearing up the misunderstanding that happened because someone mistook what I wrote. So I don't know how that's being twisted into what you're saying now. My stream after that, though, I was mad. because I was once being accused of something once again that I was not doing. She was assuming things once again that I was not doing. She was trying to turn me into the villain over something completely fucking innocent. And that's not cool. And then she's standing up against the Reagan messages being read and us, everybody being friendly to Reagan because it hurts her feelings. Well, again, all of our feelings are hurt about everything being outed. That's normal. But to now say no one should be hearing those messages, you want the messages reading to be stopped because your feelings got hurt. You know, it was rough for me when the messages first started coming out. It was rough. So I stopped participating in every single one. I would watch when I could, and when I started feeling it was getting to me a little bit too much, I just walked away. Took a little breather. Because that's how I just... And the people that are just sitting there gaslighting. See what was live earlier this morning, dragging Jules and Johnny Mac. The hell I was. The fuck I was. That's gaslighting, to be clear. Still demanding an apology to me when y'all, again, attentions matter. Your intention was to hurt me, drag me, cause a rift, and make me feel uncomfortable if I didn't give in to whatever you demanded. That was intentional. My stream this morning was not intentional to hurt or attack anyone. Jules' stream this morning was intentional. That was her goal, to hurt and attack people. And she said, I know this is going to burn things down, but I'm going to say it anyways. And she did. And that's what they said on the first stream is, I know this is going to cause issue, but I don't give a fuck anymore. I lost caring when she put him up there. So what? How are y'all putting all the blame on us or me? That's the point. I didn't get a chance to explain it. If she would just acknowledge our feelings, you didn't give me a chance to before you were attacking me. What are you talking about? What time frame did you give me exactly? I didn't even know there was a fucking issue till y'all hit live and said all that shit. Deadly was in here this morning. I was being nice to him. I was being cordial to him. But he goes live. He's talking shit. Her stream this morning was so bad. She had no right to do that. What? Oh, apparently my stream this morning was talking all sorts of shit, and I just couldn't wait to go live to do that. And my stream this morning was attacking Jules and Johnny Mac and crucifying them. And Drazo's done with me because he's done with my bullshit. And I did drama this morning for no reason. And I mean, people try to come here and gaslight me. Jules didn't even talk about you this morning. Yes, she fucking did. And Jules said, Seal read my community post, just decided she had to jump on it. I don't know. Like I said, I have not looked at your community post until you put up that post saying she's doing this for cash or whatever you said. That was the last time I looked at your post till after the stream you did this morning. Then I went back to go look. I was like, well, that's the first time I fucking seen it. So how did I plan it out? Again, assumptions. You're assuming I saw your community tab. You're assuming that I planned to fuck it over, and you assumed that I decided to go live to mess with your numbers. No, I didn't. But I was live this morning like I was alive Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday at this exact same time. Well, not this one right now, but earlier this morning. I've been live those few times. So is that also retaliation and a fuck you over? Like you're trying to spin now? Or was it me going live because I had the time to, and I wanted to be done before Sophie started out of respect for Sophie? Do you see what I'm talking about? The gaslighting bullshit. The trying to throw shit in there to make me look like I'm just built on fucking her over and scheming things when I'm absolutely not. You want to go live and talk about you're mad at me, you're upset with me, and you're still pissed? Fine, but stop fucking lying on me and making accusations to make your point seem better. But now Sophie's on the out. Now Sophie's being messy. Now Sophie had no right to mention that while she was live. Brooks knows. And that's how I feel about the messages. The messages are not about me. The messages are not all about John. The messages are not all about Jules. The messages are not about Muzz. The messages are not, whoever the targets are. They're for everyone. And because Reagan won't give you the heads about everything that's coming out, you now think the whole thing should be come to a halt and nothing else should be read because you didn't get the warning for it. That's not realistic. None of us are getting the warning for it. But again, if it got upset, make a request. And I just rather let's skip over that part. No, all of it needs to stop because my feelings are hurt. And in your bullshit, I can't speak in a chat. And I'm so tired of y'all. They never just this seriously fucking happened. Are you getting more? Are you still getting a bunch of ads? Wait, what? What's wrong? What do you mean trust your motives? I don't have any issue with your motives or anything. What's going on? Right. She didn't say anything bad about him. Really? So then it's not shocking to being friendly to your face and then seconds later drag string. That sucks. And again, I wish it was like, I wish they were saying the truth. We've been going live, mind our own business. That's not what you did. That's not Sophie's. You can't take anything from my stream. And well, before Jules went live, when I was live and I was starting to say bye, that's when I got wind that she was live. She went live when I was still live. And I barely go live as it is, y'all know, but whatever. But that's when I got wind she went live. So I was like, hold on, y'all. And I paused real quick. And I went to go, oh, girl, no, I know it comes from a place of love, understanding, and trying to help me be better. Absolutely. OG, that I've always appreciated you giving another side to it and another, way to view it. So, of course, I mean, I appreciate that. Hell, I forgot what I was saying. I know it's something important, so I got to remember. Give me a second, y'all. Let me scroll back up, see if it jogs my memory. Sit tight. Hell, I don't even know what I was saying, honestly. If y'all could help me reboot my memory, that'd be great. Now Terry does it. See, their old memory's all shit. Thank you. We know. Anyways, she just spoke candidly, calmly, nicely. Oh, that's what it is. I did a stream this morning to talk about everything that we talked about last night, and plus things with Trishalicious that people were trying to start. That's it. Then, as I'm live, I see my numbers drop drastically. I push pause, go listen, and she's talking. I don't want to see what talking about me anymore. I don't care if it's nice, bad, indifferent. Don't talk about me anymore. You were gloating, or you got pleasure in the fact Muzz was calling me a whore, and you just couldn't wait to put it in the chat. The fuck? Says like, oh hell no, fuck all the way up. Now I can't even answer questions. Now I can't even participate in what everybody else is talking about. Are you kidding me right now? That's like, what, go fuck yourself, bitch. And I did, and I'm not happy. I said that. I should have refrained, but I was fed up. So I ended the stream. Then I came back a little bit later after listening all the way through of hers. I was like, you know what? I just don't understand. And anyways, go watch both. Is all I'm saying. But there was no anger exhibited towards Jules until she went live and said what she said. So again, let's focus on just my reaction to her trashing and accusing me of things that I didn't fucking do, and her still trying to spin everyone against me. Let's just ignore all that and only focus on how Sia reacted to it, because Sia was not taking these hits, and she's not ignoring everything we're saying. She's fighting back at all the shit we're saying about her. Again, I don't care if you talk about me. I don't care if you say I'm mad you are at me. Don't twist it, and I won't have nothing to say back. We all have a right to talk about it We all have a right to speak against what's being said about us if we don't agree with it. Don't sit here and gaslight and say that nothing was said to get me upset. And that you weren't trying to get me upset. And you weren't saying it knowing I would be getting upset over it. Yeah, I have issues. Look, I've had issues with Deadly for a long time. When he used to roll around with Britters and do some of the worst things I've ever seen on channels. I've never let him over here until like 2 months ago because of those things. So again, I do have issues when Johnny Mac's sitting there acting holier than thou, when he's literally linked up with the same man that does the shit he's complaining about. Deadly has, and I'm just saying, I haven't forgotten the things he's done with Britters and the things he's done when it comes to children and all the doxing and the type of threats. And that's problematic to me. But if he's trying to grow and move forward, or, and then whatever. But to sit here and act like holier than thou, like, I don't like that. Okay, OG, I understand, hon. I do understand. Bushwatcher here. Jules is who she is. So why is anyone shocked? She's... I know. That's true. That's true. You didn't talk about much of any of this except for that little misunderstanding. Right. But did you watch Jules' stream afterwards and how much anger she had towards me and just naming off every little thing that I've done supposedly to piss her off, and how everything I've done was worse than anything she's done. And again, Geneva, you were here. And I wish Jade was here so bad. But do you remember me when Brooke and all them said they were getting all my FOIAs? I went live, and the title was, "So we're getting FOIAs, huh? Let's all do it then." That is literally what the title of my stream was in response to me hearing that. And I go live and I said, fine, I'm going to get FOIAs on everybody, on all the other creators in the chat. That means Jules, Terry Lynn, Heidi, Brooke, and Momo. I'm going to get all y'all's FOIAs too. If you think it's no big deal to do that, and you want to hold it over my head, and you said you already got all my FOIAs, every address ever lived at, involving everything, including like every bad thing in my life. If y'all want to get those and hold over my head and threaten me with them, let me get them then. I've never gotten them before, but maybe I should. Let's all do it. I literally said that myself, what I was going to do. And she's like, Stewa just wouldn't admit to doing the FOIAs. Why did she wait till I found out for her to tell me? Again, I didn't know you didn't know. I said it publicly. Stewa refused to apologize. I apologized to you when you first asked me. And I said, yes, I did that. I'm sorry. I had no right. Stewa refused to apologize to me. News to me, because then I went over here and I apologized. The next time I went live, I apologized to you there too. But okay. All right. I only apologized to Siwa because her little feelings were going to get hurt me coming at her when I was upset. And when I found out the FOIAs and I was mad at her in the chat, her little feelings got hurt. So I had to apologize to her. Good to know that you didn't mean it. You didn't want to do it. You don't think you did anything wrong. And it was bullshit. Again, I had to apologize. I didn't tell you to apologize. You didn't have to. You were mad, rightfully so. That's fine. But she stomped out of the chat. No. You were mad. You needed to vent. I apologize. I told you, yes, I did that when you asked. I didn't skirt around it. I said, yes, I did do that. This is in the time frame that this what happened. So that's why I did do that. Not blaming you, explaining the time frame and the thought behind it. But I stomped out of the chat because I couldn't handle the accountability. I couldn't take accountability, and I couldn't handle you being upset. No, I just said, bye everyone, or have a good stream, like to keep it fucking peaceful, like I did in Deadly's when they were talking shit, and I was like, no, I'm good, bye, because I'm not trying to make it worse, and I'm hoping it will die down and we can just move forward from there. I'm letting you vent whatever you need to say and hoping the next, we can work past that once you get it all out. But I had stomped my way out of the chat. Really? Did I say, you know what? I don't deserve to be talked like this. I'm gone. No, I didn't do that. I just said, I did do that. I'm sorry. These are the reasons I did behind what I was thinking at the time. You didn't deserve that. I apologize. And then I left. And like I said, next time I went live, I apologized to you. But your story this morning is I never apologized. I never owned up to it until you made me own up to it. Not true. Not true. Please consider not addressing this much more. But OG Breeze, I didn't say nothing all weekend. I didn't say nothing this morning. I spoke about all the things we always talk about, and I got dragged and trashed for clearing up a misunderstanding that someone else had with me in the chat. It has been, they're making it clear. It doesn't matter if I say something, don't say something, clear something up, not clear something up, own up to something, not own up to something, apologize for something, not it doesn't matter. They are going to pick in any way they can. They really do. I wish it was that simple. Just don't address it much more. I wasn't addressing it this morning. I wouldn't even cleared up the mistaken, this misunderstanding in the chat with Kate if I didn't think that Jules was going to run off with that and think that I was doing something nefarious by answering her question. I knew she was going to try to twist that and use it as an excuse why she thinks I was bringing drama to the chat. So all I said is that I just want to let you know what actually happened. This is what took place. This is why I thought I was okay to, whatever. And she lost her shit over it. I don't have to apologize to anyone. If I feel remorse for something and feel like I owe an apology, I will apologize. I won't apologize because I have to. My apologies aren't empty. Yeah, but again, my apology to Drazo and Sophie, she told that when I made the apology, what did she go live and say the next day, y'all? Siwa's apology isn't genuine. It was half-assed. I wouldn't believe that if I were you guys. That is what she said to Drazo and Sophie about my apology on my community tab. It is disingenuine, half-assed. I wouldn't believe it. So if I were to apologize to them, she would say the same. Sophie's being dragged right now. Talk shit about. She's in the same boat as me now. She was crucifying Jules and Johnny Mac apparently this morning. She was causing drama this morning because she just let people know that her and Johnny Mac are no longer cordial because it's important for subs to know where the host stands. It's important. They're just mad that she didn't keep up with the facade that everything was good and gold because the truth of it was Johnny Mac went off on her because she didn't agree with how he treated me. That's all it took. She then got accused of being a mole and sending me screenshots of the group chat that I've never seen. So when Sophie was live, she asked me a question. I said, drop the link. I'll come up and I'll say it with my voice that, no, I've never seen that. So we did. I went up there to say, no, I've never seen any group chat. Didn't know about it, blah, blah, blah. What? Really peaceful, honestly. No hate and drama. There was no vitriol in our voices or anger in our voices. No, just, I don't know where that came from, but that's not what happened. And couldn't find out they did the same with Geneva. The second Geneva disagreed with one of them about how things were handled, they found an excuse to put her out too of the group chat and shun her, and it was to say the same thing, that she was a mole for me, that she was taking screenshots of the group chat and fitting them to me, and I, again, never seen it. But does that matter? No. Their minds made up about it. Right, Tinhead, and thank you for making it clear to Kate that that's how I meant it. Like I said, nobody should be put the blame on Kate. That was an honest, she misread, things were a high alert, that was an honest thing, and that's why when she said, "See, I hope you didn't take my comment, or I hope you didn't take my comment wrong, I'm just on high alert," and I just didn't respond anymore because I was trying to let it die back down. It was a simple misunderstanding. That's all it should have been, and it should have been left at that, not everything else. Just like the mistake I made with SoFlo, a conversation could have been had. Things would be so much different. So to put all this blame on me now and gaslight and say all of this would be avoided, he would just acknowledge our feelings. You didn't take no consideration for mine when you decided to do that stream. I was acknowledging your feelings when I talked to Soflo, because I told him not to dox. I told him I didn't agree with the back and forth, the shit y'all say and do it to each other. I told him I don't understand the battle between him and Johnny Mac, and it was discussing things he has said about Johnny Mac and his wife, and I've never liked it, and I've always found it disgusting. I told him that to his face, and also told him to not get involved in it because he don't know the history of Momo, and to leave Draws alone because he's being lied to by Momo. But I didn't give a shit about their feelings. And what's even more, when Sofo dropped, I said, I don't even know why Sofo keeps it going with Jules. She's been purposely not talking about it, and she's been given many chances, and she's been choosing to leave it alone. But no, I didn't take it into consideration. If I didn't take it into consideration, it would have been much different. That would have gone much different. Just saying. But again, wasn't a planned conversation. I was caught off guard, and there's not even sympathy or understanding of that either. Sophie handled it in the classiest way possible this morning, and like I said in chat, that was going to be twisted. They were going to find something. I don't have an issue with Drazo either. I'm hurt that he thinks it's all my fault, and he wants to put all the blame on me for what's happening. I'm hurt by that, but I'm not gonna drag him. Unless he goes dragging me, Drazo, I ain't got no beef with you. If you don't want to be here no more, you don't have to. There's been a few times in the past where you didn't want to be here, and I said, okay, I understand. Took the wrench, and nothing else came from it. So I don't know why there seems to be like I can't take someone disagreeing with me or whatnot. I don't even know what the point of that bringing that up was, but you said you came in here just to see if you were blocked, but you never come in here again because you're tired of my bullshit. All right. I'm sorry you feel that way. I am. I'm sorry you feel that way. And I'm going to miss you when you're gone. There's not going to be anyone in that group chat now that's going to be neutral and not participate in what's being said about us over here now. They're not going to do that. The ones who were comfortable with it already left, and they're now viewed as villains. I have no idea. I don't know how Drazo got mixed up. I don't know. He ended up going in their group chat, I'm assuming. I'm not too sure. And because I've been gone a lot, I think because me being gone, it was easy for people to walk. So that's all right. But I think because I've been gone a lot, he's gotten very close with them. They do group chats. I don't. They do DMs. I don't. They were going live consistently. I didn't. So I think it was easy to do that. And he got closer to them than he did with me in all that time. That's nobody's fault. That happens. And I think, I don't know. I really can't understand, answer that because I don't understand it. I really can't understand it. I'm in the group chat and I don't say anything bad about you. Thank you, Crystal. Well, I don't even think the group chat is about dogging me. I don't even think that. I don't know if anybody thought that that's what I was saying the group chat was about. I don't even think that. I think that the relationships are getting closer in there, and in there, it's just making it easier to. I don't know. I'm still shocked the way Johnny Mac spoke to me, and very few people took a stand against it, had an issue with how he talked about me. Even some of my closest friends. I will say this, Drazo. Fuck the fucking emotions. Gotta hate being a Cancer. I hate caring about people sometimes. You didn't have any issue with how Johnny Mac talked about me? Over something I did that was innocent? Like, I wasn't doing nothing fucked up. And not only the first stream, I forgave you right away, and it's like, you got wrapped up in it, your feelings are hurt. That's understandable. And told you none of that was your fault. They're putting all blame on me, and I'd rather take the blame than you try to think it was your fault. And then he did that second stream, and I didn't see anybody besides stock accounts say, why are you talking about her like that? What's with the name calling? This is too far. You're getting out of control. Right, Geneva. If there was nothing to me about chat, why would anybody even send me anything anyways? Again, I don't even care if he had a group chat talking about me. I don't care enough about him to want to know what's in your group chat, dude. I don't care. I never found it that interesting. This is the first time I started watching your streams, and good Lord. So see what goes live this morning, and as I just heard, hardly talk about any of this. Sophie was quiet all weekend and decided to let people know what went on. Are only they allowed to go live? Right. And I wasn't live this weekend. And to hear that Jules saying she had been having issues for weeks in general, or for days in general, but she had already said before, she had already said it on Kendra's, that she's been having issues with my lives the last few times. So she had not been liking any of my lives since I came back around this past month. Well, this past week. She didn't like anything I was saying. She didn't feel like I had a right to talk about any of it if I'm not here every day. Sorry, not sorry. If I'm wrong, people could correct me. I'm not trying to be wrong, but if I get something wrong, that's what the chat's for, to help me correct it and fix it. Good Lord. But to say I can't, like I said, the amount of rules that she has given me over this, like, holy shit. I'm just gonna let you know again, in case you forgot. And I had to add 2 more rules. And I kid you not, every single one of these they have said over this fallout. Let's see. I said them. Nobody's trying to control you or your channel, Siwa. Also them. You can't platform people we don't like. You can't stay gone for a while and then come back and discuss anything happening. You can't apologize to Drazo and Sophie unless you apologize to us first, or we will make an example out of you. You can't monetize your streams for profit. You can't block people. You can't answer a question in another chat. You can't talk about other people's fights even though they are your friends. You can't be upset with what we did to intentionally hurt you. You can't respond to all the things we are trashing you with. Just take it and shut up. You can't drop links unless everyone agrees. You can't ignore us in another chat, even though that was requested by the channel's host. You can't make a thumbnail for your stream. You need to take down your thumbnail now because it was a name we don't like. You can't refuse to take a link if demanded of us. You can't leave a chat without giving us the answers we demand of you. You can't platform people if they are accused of doing bad things. You can't just stream on your daughter's birthday. You can't cry or show emotion even though your friends are attacking you and bashing you. You can't speak on anything in other chats if it is related to me or pertains to me. Talk about them. You can't speak on your channel about me in any capacity, whether good or bad or indifferent. You can't answer questions during live streams unless given permission. Those are literally the things I have been told I can or can't do. Actually, mostly can't do in the past few days. Yeah, Johnny Mac said that I'm pissing him off. Don't make. He goes, see what you're pissing me off, down. Don't make me make an example out of you. Because if I wasn't apologizing to him, I apologized to you and Drazo, and that pissed him off so much he was threatening to make an example out of me over it. More spam calls. I am so tired of getting these nonstop phone calls. Every time. And it's just going to keep going. It's just going to keep going because I am not going to disappear, and I'm not going to toe a line. And I'm not going to give into all your rules either. You are 53 years old. You're not my mother. You're not my close friend in life. You're not my family. Stop telling me what the fuck to do. You're right. As soon as it happens, like there has to be more to this. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense that this is what caused all this rage and anger immediately like this. There's no fucking way that something was already in the works. There's no way. That makes no sense. Okay, Sophie. Wait, let me see what your update is about your health, Crystal. And y'all know Muzz went live and apologized to Jennifer Positivity and Sarah Z for calling them sociopaths. After hearing all the things they had planned for her last night, she went live and apologized to them for calling them a name. But I will agree, Muzz said one thing correct. She said for Jules to use me calling her blank, and I'm still trying to be respectful even after the shit she's been pulling today. Even she said for Jules to use me calling her a name to be why she wanted to go off on Siwa this morning makes no sense because no one cared that much. It makes no sense. She was looking for a reason. Even Muzz of all people saw through that. Thank you, DJ Snaggletooth, for trying to discuss something. Like to try to be like, nobody was dragging y'all. Nobody was crucifying y'all. Nobody was being assholes this morning. I'd rather not go to bottom feeders. I don't ever go to Reddit. I know everybody's like, I bet Siwa's got a Reddit account. I really, 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 really don't. I don't have any soccer accounts over there. I don't have any active accounts over there. I don't want to go to Reddit. But Crystal, it seems like you said you're getting better. But I would say listen to my stream this morning and then listen to Jules, and you tell me who was trying to start shit. Who was wanting to fight today? I'm kind of worried though. I have a lump at the bottom of my head, at the top of my neck. Try to rub it out. It's not going anywhere. Girl, I hope you... When do you go back to the doctor, Crystal? Yeah, she did. She apologized for it. Oh, you got timed out? I'm shocked it didn't happen sooner. I know. And all she does is go live. All she did this morning was go live and say, give me money, give me money, give me money, give me money. No, I didn't. No, the fuck I didn't. All we got this morning was crocodile tears and trash talking Jules and Johnny Mac. No, the fuck it wasn't. Gaslighting. You're wanting that to be the truth to justify whatever you're wanting to say. To justify everything the way you want to treat me. Same with Sophie. Y'all are using it to justify. This is what I don't get. You are blaming Sophie and Geneva for doing things, shady shit. Y'all were accusing her of being shady. And then when she cleared it up publicly, before it got spread everywhere and to nip it in the bud, she got accused of trying to start fights and cause drama between all of them too. Oh, Johnny Mac timed you out, Snaggletooth. What a shock, right? What did Miss Wendy say? I didn't, but that's another excuse that likes to be used. Miss Wendy, I mean, those days are more common than not these days. Oh, I didn't see what you had said. I stopped watching the second I went over here. I'm being doxxed, aren't I? What was being doxxed now? Here we go. Funny. Something's really going to pop off because what? I'm not going to go look at it, though. If you want to just tell me, you can tell me, but I'm not going to go look. Oh, okay. That's a little bit better, Crystal. They do it all the time, though, Wendy. It's the same story time and time again. They can say everything. Not talking about them. I'm talking about just people in general. No, we don't agree with that, William. And that's you. Stop coming in here with your accounts, calling people names like that. Stop that. I said that Drazo talking about Sophie without mentioning her name was still talking about her and is passive aggressive and cowardly. And that's not how friends are. Hey, Lust. Sorry. She happens to do that. She happens to do that. But yeah, Drazo was saying that his live he didn't have, like, no one had to know that it was about her. And if she had not gone live and spoke about it, no one would have known. It appears to be raking, sending out your info and more. I don't put nothing past that. We knew that was going to happen. Did they at least have the decency to block out that part and just show snippets of it without doxing, or did they just leave it all in there? I'm sure they did. I'm sure they left it all in there while trying to call it raking for doxing. That works. But that's nothing news to me. I knew she was doing shady shit. Like, y'all understand, I've not had thoughts about raking whatsoever during the whole thing. But I also will not put a stop to everyone finding out the truth and the whole community finding out what these people are like because my feelings are hurt or because it's upsetting me. And I'm not putting my anger and being upset with Rakin above that or letting that stop. Now, when all is said and done, then I could take some time, think about it, see where to go from there. But that's not the top priority right now. But to say, like, I know she was doing all that. I know. That doesn't surprise me one bit. Something about calling to see where you work. Well, they didn't find out where I work, so hopefully they keep making trips to Dollywood. Can you imagine these douchebags have been calling out Chicago Muslim Sophie for attacking women? Now look at them. Sophie didn't do shit to them. I know. She didn't. And here's the thing that I'm not, this ain't going to be a favorite thing I'm going to say. But Sophie in Chicago ain't talked to me the way Johnny Mac just did, Friday or Thursday and Friday. Say what you want. They don't talk to me like that. That don't make them better, to be clear. Don't start that. But I don't understand the difference. I'm starting to lose sight of the difference. Because even if they're not doing all the things they do, if they're not, they're cheering on the channels that are doing those things and going too far and using all the slurs and making fun of the wives and putting out houses. I mean, that I'm seeing it all the way around. So how am I going to choose one side or the other, or like take a big vocal stand against SoFlo, which I have taken a stand, to be clear. I already knew. Hey, Rakin's already threatened me with my case file. She's already threatened me with it. I still have the screenshot of her saying, because I said, all I did was say she said something in Momo's chat, and that's all I had done. And she put up my picture, my ex-husband's picture, his wife, or they're not married, his fiance's picture, and put Keaton's full name, our full last name, first and last name, sorry. Got all already. They put K blank, K blank. Then she also put up a screenshot of DW's picture and put his full name, the case number, the county it happened out of, my full name, all that, and said, gonna go live, read page by page by page. Don't fuck with me. I know she did that. That's why I still have issues with being kumbaya with her, but I can also wait for that to talk about that later on when it's the right time. Yeah, he did. I don't know what happened. I really don't know what happened between Friday and this morning. Besides, I mean, he said as soon as he came in here, he saw I was doing bullshit, so he left. He was only in here for a little bit at the beginning, and it wasn't dragging anyone besides the bitches over there. And it was talking about the group chats, and it was not their group chat, like the things John read. One second, y'all. Sorry about that. I don't answer the doors to people I don't know. So, and I'm not going to. I think he's trying to sell stuff anyways. I'm not pulling a Maria and hiding from getting served RO. Oh, I just saw your message, Geneva. I didn't even, no, block that next time, please. They were supposed to, wait, what? They were supposed to be blocked already. I blocked them a long time ago, so I don't know how they were in here. The hell? Let me see what the rest of that message is. Fuck, it's hot. I don't know if y'all saw my live this morning, but I'm burnt to a crisp. My entire face, my arms, my leg, like everything burnt. So I'm burning up at all times. Oh, that person's always starting shit. Fuck it, I'll say it. Gendy is always starting shit. They've never been nice to me. They've never been considerate of me. They never take a stand against anything that's been done to me ever. So, of course, they're trying to start shit. I mean, they are not. It's going to be completely opposite anything they've shown before when it comes to me. So, but I will say I got a lot of emails over the weekend. And to say the people that came forward shocking me it will never grab what I'm like, how shocked I was. I'm talking about thinking about the person that some of the people you would least expect, and some people that I'm talking about every stream that's been done. I've seen them in there trashing me, every single one, whether it be Momos on Brooks, every single one. I've been trashed by these people, and because of this, they've come out and said, "I don't agree with everything you do. I don't even like you very much, but that was wrong." One second, y'all. Sorry about that again. Can y'all hear me? Did I push something I'm not supposed to? Wouldn't be the first or last time I do it either. Oh, it is running amok. That's for damn sure. Goes perfect for a witch, don't you think? Oh, okay, you can't hear me. What was she saying, if you don't mind? Because I didn't see it. Like I said, I've had them blocked forever. They've not been nice at all. But yeah, some of the people really took me by surprise. Some people issued apologies to me. Blew my fucking mind. And no, I'm not telling anybody who they are either. I'm not. I don't care how close we are. I'm not going to be telling you who came to me. Sorry. Not sorry. If they took that huge step to swallow all their hate for me in that moment, to show support because they saw what went down, and issued apology, not issued apology, whatever, I'm not using that as a way to come at them or make them a target for anybody else. So, sorry, not sorry. I will not. But I'm still blown away. But I will say, one person sent me a CashApp. It was like, you know how the minimum CashApps. They sent me a minimum CashApp because they don't have no way of reaching me. Even though I did put the email thing, but still. And they said, let me say I'm not. Gosh dang, these fucking phone calls. Connecticut. Let's find out who's in Connecticut, shall we? Hello? Hello?
Hello, this is Daniel from Marketplace. How are you doing today?
Good?
That's great. Actually, ma'am, the reason of my call, you may qualify for some additional healthcare benefits. So, are you below the age of 65?
I am below the age of 65, but no, I don't need any healthcare benefits. I've said that a few times to y'all and asked y'all to please stop calling. And they hung up as if I was rude. I have told every time. I'm telling y'all, I get 20 to 30 spam calls all day, every day. I'm not going to pretend they're all nice either when I finally get fed up. They hang up like I was like inconveniencing them, like I was harassing them. Let me tell you how many phone calls I've had just today. Just today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. 7 phone calls just today of trying to sell me shit or thinking I'm some lady named Beverly or whatever. I hate that shit, but it's like no matter how many times I say it. I will say they can't build a bonfire, then get pissed about the way it burns. And that's one of the biggest things ever. Okay, let me read that cash app for y'all. Stupid phone. Oh, you know how we had to talk about how I dropped my phone in the bath and or in the past, and this one's lasted the longest? Yeah, well, over the weekend, I guess I dropped it even in the waterproof case I have while it was charging. And that when you're charging it, it's not completely waterproof because it's got that little slit open so you could charge your phone. Yeah, I woke up to it short circuiting pretty much. Some random screen was on it. I couldn't get it off the screen. I didn't even notice that any water got in it until probably hours later. So I was like, fuck. So I took off the screen, dried everything off, prayed, restarted the phone, and it was right back to normal. But still, holy hell. Like, as soon as I brag about how good have things been, anywho's, I was like, that, and that was bad because me and the kids were far away from home still, and that was the only way to get an Uber. So we would have been screwed. And all my credit cards were saved on my phone. So I just had to brag about it. Anyways, 1 second. It's pulling up. Let's see. Dude. Oh my goodness, I missed a message from someone. Miss Joanna. Dude, I'm so glad I was scrolling through this. I did not see her message. Great. I will definitely have to reach out to her and let her explain. I seriously didn't see it till just a minute ago. All right, where's the comment? I don't even know what they normally write me under. Well, they don't normally write me, to be clear, but I know I was out and about when I got it. Because I was shocked. I was like, what the fuck? Okay, I think it's this one. They use just a random name. But I just responded with the shocked emoji because I was fucking shocked. They said, you didn't do anything wrong. They gave me the name, who it was, and then said, unblock me, please. Which is why I put up the post saying, hey, if anybody wants to be unblocked, just send me the link to your channel so I could fix it. I could go through and find your channel and fix it, because for that channel, I was searching everywhere and I couldn't find it. Hell, Jen's channel, I always have hell finding. It's impossible for me to find Jen's channel, no matter how hard I try. For Muzz, I can only find her channel if I put unicorns with gumdrops. Unicorns and gumdrops, Muzz. That's the only way I find her shit. With Vault, well, she's taking it down now, but it was always impossible to find her stuff. It was so. But I did get a lot of really nice emails. And again, from the people, and it's, yeah, I'm not going to give out no more hints because that one cause rifts with others. Okay. Okay, well, telephone. Wait, my phone has been decoded. I'm deaf, and it blinks at me every time it rings or gets any type of notification. Oh, do you have an iPhone? I hate those alerts where it dings and it's got that flashing light that's going to give people seizures. Anytime I see that, I'm like, do they not care that you could give someone a seizure from that? But yeah, it's just in your settings for notifications. That's it. You just go to your settings for notifications, go to calls, and it'll be in there. But anyways, oh, you have Android. We'll see if it's there. If it's only happening when you're getting, it's when you every time I get a notification. Yeah, go to your notification, and if it says like YouTube notifications or whatever, social media notifications, whatnot, whatever notification it happens at, and it'll give you the options of change it to a ringtone, a sound, whatever. Because if it's annoying, hopefully you can fix it. But yeah, I don't really have much to say. Sophie, again, I'm sorry that you did it as kindly as you could. That didn't matter. You still got painted to be the villain, in my opinion. I'm not, again, I know subs are like, we just wish it would stop. I would wish it would stop. Sophie, you can't say Sophie or me were trying to start shit this morning. You can't. That is not fair. You cannot listen to our streams and say it was to start shit, and then listen to their streams and say they were all about peace and just expressing feelings. That's bullshit. That right there is bullshit. And it's completely biased if you say so. Again, what popped it off this morning was me clearing up a misunderstanding that someone else had with me in the chat. Because like I said, first time they got mad, I ignored them. The second time they got mad, I answered a question. The third time they got mad, First time they were mad, I didn't acknowledge Johnny Mac or Jules. That was the first thing they were mad at. The second stream, the chat, was people asking who was blocked or not. Yeah. The third one was answering a question. I know there was another one. I know they did it multiple times. There was something else that they were mad I said or did. I know you didn't say anything bad about Jules, and I hope that she's not mad at you. I hope she's not upset with you. I do find it a little not cool to be in that chat, though, where they are accusing you of being shady and being a rat or whatever they're accusing you of and participating in it. But see, Sophie, here's the thing. If you were to go live and show your emotions about how you're hurt that they're attacking you like that, when you were trying to be cordial and you did everything you could to keep it peaceful, that they're not going to care that they're hurting you with what they're doing. You saw it with me. In fact, they're going to get more mad at you and they're going to attack you harder if you say anything about what just took place on theirs. You are not allowed to be upset with how they're treating you when you are not trying to hurt them. And I feel like more and more people are going to be added to this list. More and more people. You don't even have to do anything. You just have to disagree with how things are handled, and that's all it takes. And they will, Sophie, and they will, which is why, and let me explain this, because when I was in your chat this morning, I just like, hey, I'm sorry I went a few minutes over my time before your stream started. I just wanted to say I'm sorry, and I hope you have a great stream. You're like, well, see, you don't go anywhere. You can stay. And I'm like, I think it's been made pretty clear that I'm not going to be welcome. Like, I'm not going to be allowed in other chats without stuff popping off. So I'll see you in the next stream or whatever I said. And so, come on, Siwa. No one said you can't be in the chats. Yeah, no one said I could. They just are attacking me for any little thing I say, no matter what it is. I can't be in that chat because then, like I said, she's using John's chat to use that excuse to attack me. So now what am I supposed to do? Have it happen in Sophie's? Like I said, it could be completely innocent, and it could be it's being twisted that way. So yes, nobody told me I can't go anywhere. They just made sure that anything I say is under a microscope, and they're going to twist it no matter what. I mean, so I was just saying I felt like I can't be in chats because it's going to cause issues for her, and I didn't want to cause issues for her. Well, there we go, Clark. Come on, Steve. Quit being messy. You know you called a church before. I've never called a church before. I have never called a church before. That is not true. But again, Joel's stream this morning, why would she even bring that up? Even if that were true, why would that be brought up? That's not true. Well, thank you. How does the fights affect the subs? These fights are between the YouTubers, not subscribers. I can't flip-flop because people fight with each other. I just can't stop liking someone. I think it's because it's just like a debate. I feel like it's just well, I know Miss Mickey don't like me, but she's never, to my understanding, she hasn't trashed me, so don't do any trashing. And I'm glad you changed your picture, because if your picture was that old one, I would have blocked you anyways. Well, your old one, you must have changed your account because I blocked the other one. I already blocked the other one, so I don't. That's if you can't change your name, it's not best to be here. And I know that she's not had nice things to say about me, but I don't want to have accounts geared towards her either. That's why I keep blocking the ones geared toward Jules, and blocking the ones geared still calling like people calling Drazo and Deadly names that are not right. So don't block them yet. Give them a chance to go change it if they want to participate. But if they don't want to change it, then you're gonna have to go. And yes, okay. Well, it's just best not to be here right now because it's only going to cause more issues. I appreciate you trying to say it wasn't right, but it's only going to cause more of a divide, and I hope you understand. So if you have another account you come in under that's not attacking anyone, you're welcome to, but I'm going to handle this myself again. It's not hate. It's just that's not okay either. Sorry. But don't worry. They'll talk shit about how I handled that too. Hey, Coins. Change that account name. It's okay. I don't even know what that account meant with that name. Honestly. What is it going to take to act like grown folks make YouTube fun again? I've had high hopes, expectations. We are all heading for change, hoping that I inspired others. I'm banging my head into a wall. Girl, we were trying. Jules was waiting for Siwa to go live again to go off on about Raken, so she could use Siwa going live as an excuse. The only reason she got quiet this week was because of the pushback she was getting. Well, and because I didn't dare to pop up in a chat. I didn't pop up in a chat. So again, there was nothing to twist to justify it. And I only spoke about it 1 hour in my life. Again, yeah, you did on 1 hour in yours, but you were in all these other chats that went on for hours, talking shit and trashing me from the second it started to the second it ended. So I don't know why you're not trying to count that. That it counts to me. Well, and that's true, Sam, because people are like, I thought there was there was no forgiving or forgetting for anything Jules has done to me, and probably vice versa. We kind of made it clear that we don't forgive and forget. We're just trying to move forward for the greater good. I think I've said that on my channel. She said it on hers. There's no forgive and forget. There's some things are unforgivable. Some things are unforgivable. We don't need to get back into it, but stuff was geared toward my children and my dead loved ones, so unforgivable. That being said, it wasn't being brought up on every little disagreement either. She wasn't bringing up every little disagreement she had with me over the FOIA thing, but she did bring it up over SoFlo on the channel. And it has been bringing up nonstop every stream ever since. So it's always right under the surface. That's true. And it is always right under the surface. See, she seems to think any of my apologies are bullshit. And she's made it clear she's only apologized to me to keep the peace, but she didn't mean it. She didn't think she did anything wrong. She's still justifying the you go, I go streams, which that's pissing me off because, again, she's like, see what kept going at me with the GW stuff. I was not. I did one stream where I said these women are victims. She should not be attacking them and blaming them and saying and telling everybody what an amazing person this person is, because these people matter. And you're like, it's slapping the victims in the face. She's trying to say it was on the same wavelength as what she was doing, and it's just not, and it's upsetting for it to be painted that way. To me, that is undermining and justifying what was done. I'm not trying to undermine and justify the FOIAs. I told you my thoughts behind it, but I still said it was wrong and I shouldn't have done it. But now Geneva, me, and Muzz, we're all pulling your FOIAs all the time, and we purposely, she said we waited till after the passing of her mother to do it. I only did it after Brooke, Anne, and Maria went live saying that that's what they were doing with my FOIAs. And you were supporting that side at that moment. And I said, if you're all going to be doing that, fine, let's all do it. So I don't know why the need to add that extra little bit to it when it's nowhere near the truth. That's not what was planned. There was no assumption. There was no trying to get around the time frame of anything of the sorts. But the fact that you're adding that to make it seem worse than it is what's upsetting. The fact that you're telling people I doxed your niece's YouTube. When have I said, I know this is the niece's YouTube, y'all. Here it is. The only YouTube I've ever shown pertaining to Jules outside or the one she uses is her old YouTube and a friend's YouTube. Well, we didn't even know it was a friend's YouTube. We thought it was Joel's old YouTube, to be clear. When it was sent to me, it said, this is Joel's old YouTube. Not, this is a niece. This is no, that's not how it came to me, but whatever. But to now sit here and say, she doxed my niece's YouTube. She doxed my niece's YouTube. She doxed my niece's YouTube. Can I please, no, can you just write me an email, Jules, to tell me what you're talking about? Can you please tell me what stream it was done in? Can you please tell me a time frame? Can you please tell me the name so I can try to figure it the fuck out? Because I don't recall me ever doing that. And if I was sent even if I had been sent a YouTube that I ended up showing thinking it was a friend and it actually was a niece instead, you're still blaming me for things I'm not trying to do and mistakes, and again, you're still taking out the intention. My intention was never to dox a niece's YouTube, but you say it was. Your intention was to show my kids and my dead relatives and my private Instagram where I can't get back into it, so protect my children's photos. That was the intention. My intention was not, but still, neither here nor there at this point. Just I don't know the rewriting history all the time and try to make it. Again, why bring that up if you're truly about? I just wanted to express how I felt about this, and that's all. And then I wanted to move forward. Then why did you bring up 30 different things in that stream about how I fucked you over? And I'll vouch for that. Geneva had pulled a FOIA once to vouch who called 911 on her. I can vouch for that. And she did. Geneva said Jules wasn't lying. 911 was called on her. That happened. But the story now, Geneva, is me, you, and Muzz pulled FOIAs on everything. And we did it for content reasons. News to me. Like I said, if it was all my attention behind doing that, I wouldn't have waited for all of them to threaten me with it and justify them doing it. I would have done it on my own and didn't need an excuse, right? And I just was hell-bent on showing that stuff or getting that stuff, I'm pretty sure I would have followed through. I'm pretty sure I would have still requested again to get, like I said, I sent the request, never put another thought into it. Didn't ask, where's the documentation? How much do I got to pay? What all information I never said another thing to him. I just did that one time, but still, it's still not justifying it, to be clear. I'm just saying to treat it like I got all the FOIAs and I'm holding on to. Girl, I ain't got no FOIAs on you. Not one. Not one. Sorry. Besides the one that Geneva got where it states that you were telling the truth, that someone did call 911. That's the only one I've ever seen. That's the only one I know of anyone getting. I don't know of any others that anyone got. So news to me that Muzz got all of them too. She was notorious for passing everything around, no matter whether it was important or not. So I think if Muzz had actually gotten it when she was with us, I would have heard something or said something. Something would have been shared. Oh, so she did. She did? She had the non-recordings and everything. But why? Like I said, I did it just to beat them at their own game that they were doing at that time, but definitely to follow through. Again, not justifying it. And I didn't even bring it up again after the fact. So no wonder she's like, I didn't even know she did that because I didn't bring it up another day after that. I threatened with it when they threatened me with it and said, if y'all are getting on me, I'm getting it too. So after that, I kept it moving. Yes, Lainey, go ahead. I didn't know, Geneva, she did that. What was? Well, I don't even. It's hard to understand her, anyways. But why did she do that? Never mind. That's not my business. Apparently, I can't ask anything. Can't get no answer for anything. Can't get no question. Ask no question. I can't get to anything, so I can't dig into that. Like I was in Sophie's earlier, trying to not use her name, and it was about the stream that was being played, right? And I was like, is she trying? Wait, what? How old is the woman that's pretending to play She Who Will Not Be Named? Because she looks older. Like I'm not doing that. That's bullshit. Oh, you go get fucked. Sorry, not you, Lainey. The person that just came in. Do you feel you fucked up by having Sophie on your panel? Because I don't think anyone would want to be told what the fuck to do on their channel, and I truly believe you have good intentions. I don't believe I fucked up having Sophie on panel. I believe I fucked up not giving him guidelines and rules before I let him speak. That's where I fucked up. Like I said, I fucked up not saying don't dox, don't talk about any of my friends, only talk about the subject we're talking about, the stream is about. Only talk about that, nothing else. That's where I fucked up. But do I feel like an asshole for the other stuff? I don't. Do I regret it that it hurts people? I do. Because that's not my intention. Do I regret it caused all of this? I do. But I also think it wouldn't even have caused all this if people didn't give him that power. So again, the people say, you gave him the power to fuck everything up. He wasn't fucking anything up until y'all did the streams. All he did was, if y'all had just been realistic, the only power he could have had is he could be the reason we needed to have a conversation. That's the only power I would have given him. Y'all are the ones that made him this big badass monster that could just ruin friendships that have been going for a year straight over one 20-minute conversation. So, and again, at that point, Jules say, I only was live 40 minutes today. Well, I only talked to Sophie 20 minutes today. Didn't matter, did it? No, I can't see Miss Mickey. I recorrected it when and after it happened. Yeah, but it's not a thing where it was not an invite. It was not a thing that was going to happen more than once. It was not a thing that was planned out. It was, and I'm not going to sit here and lie and say I know for a fact he'll never be here again. You know why? Because there's no telling what's going to happen next in this community. There's no telling. No one fucking knows. No one knows what's going to come out that someone did next. No one knows what information he's going to hold that's going to be important to something else being clear. Like he might have some really good dirt on shit Momo's been doing that's really extremely legal, and it can only come from him. I can't sit here and promise it'll never happen again. I'll never speak to him again. But to speak about anything outside, to speak about people I'm cool with, that will have to never happen again. I figured people would feel my intention behind it and know I wasn't being an asshole and whatnot. Just like when people went on his chat or on his channel, I didn't think nothing. I didn't think shit about my friends. I knew they were doing what they felt they needed to do. The punishment definitely did not fit the crime, and it still does not fit the crime, and it continues to not fit the crime. But that's my opinion. But people shouldn't be punished because they also have that opinion. Just like I'm not going to punish everyone else for just calmly stating that they disagreed with how it was handled and left it at that. The people I won't be talked to are the people that were, she's always like this. I've never liked her. She's always been a liar. How would she like it if we brought up DW? How would she like it if we brought up Keaton? You go fuck yourself that you thought that was warranted. People that says shit like that, go to hell. People that said, yeah, she was always messy. Yeah, she planned this out today. She was such a backstabbing bitch. I couldn't believe she did that today. She knew what she was doing. Yeah, shit's comments like that, I absolutely. Bye. Don't the door hit you on the way out. You know, because that's not fair. You're doing the same that Johnny Mac did in that stream. You're just doing it in chat instead of on panel. Because I didn't recall you saying that, and Jaws said on Deadly's channel that you admitted you fucked up by having him up. I don't even know what to say to that. I don't even know what to say to that. I said it was a mistake, but to act like it was a mistake. But I'm not going to sit here and say I knew it was a mistake doing it and that I still didn't give a fuck. And this fucking rumor, she did it for clicks and views. This was her plan all along. Again, clicks and views, but you only go live a few times a month. Okay. Clicks and views, but you only get maybe 10% of the views you used to get because you're choosing not to be on here very much. Okay. Hey, Cringe, how are you? Oh, hold on. Wait, what? I saw Pretend come in here a minute ago. Whoop! Sorry. Where did the comment go? Muzz has folders. Oh, she does. Pretend. We know that. But she'll deny it. Son of a biscuit. Geneva, crisis averted to your question. Crisis averted. No concerns. No worries. Don't worry yourself. Didn't happen. Yeah, but okay. I'll unblock her. But I want to explain, Miss Mickey, why I blocked to begin with. Only because you said, no, I can't see her, but I did block her, but I'm going to tell you why. I had done a stream that day, like I forget which day it was on. I had done a stream and it was nice and cordial and wasn't dragging everybody or whatnot. But it was responding to things that were being alleged about me. And the next thing I know, Jules is live again and making remarks about me and not being any type of considerate, in my opinion. It wasn't a nice thing. I'll say that. And Miss Vicky said, I was trying to stay neutral, but after her stream today, I'm done. So I took it you were done. That's it. Because it seemed like you were saying that it was justified how they were treating me now because I'd done something so horrible and whatnot. But if you truly just want to be neutral and not choose one side or the other, I'm totally fine with that. Because I have not changed over the past few days. It changed when the streams were done to attack. That's what changed it. And it continues to change because it keeps going. And like I said, if anybody wants to know what popped it off this morning, please go watch my stream and then go watch hers and then you decide. And then go watch Sophie's and watch Deadly's and you decide who is trying to cause more divide and who, and again, even if you're cool with that side or whatnot, just take yourself outside of who you like more and look at it for what it is. Listen to the tone, listen to the words being said, listen to the things being discussed. Are the things being discussed to clear up things, to get back on the path of being kumbaya and cordial, or the things being discussed to divide and make things worse? In my opinion, my stream this morning was to explain it so things wouldn't get worse and she wouldn't assume the worst from John's chat. Her stream, see what it is, 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 blah, blah, and just complete history lesson about why I'm such a piece of shit, and why everyone should hate me as well. To me, that keeps the divide going. That is, your goal was to continue to cause the divide. Lord. I ran out of storage. My payment for the Google storage, whatever. I keep my credit card locked at all time because people steal all the time. And I guess I didn't pay attention to paying my Google, so now it's all canceled. Now I got to repay it and get it back on. And I just hate dealing with it. Anywho's, okay. What am I looking at? Miss Mickey? Oh, there she is. All right, you should be unblocked. Refresh and come back in. Oh, there you are. Let me catch back up, y'all. Johnny went back to Tony, and at least you were never aligned with the... I never was. That's for sure. And that's where things were not fair, in my opinion. I know, me too, Simmies. I feel like I was a very good loyal friend to Draw Zone. I took a lot of risk doing that. And I would do it again today. If I could, even though Draw Zone says he's done with me and he's done my bullshit and whatnot, whatever. Even knowing he's made his choice, whatnot. I would still do that today. I would still make a stance and speak against it and have a conversation if I thought it could help calm things down a little, to where no one was going to get hurt or put in jail. Because I still don't want him hurt or put in jail, no matter what he feels about me. But it's definitely changed. Yeah, and I understand. I don't know. The men have been in the community for too long, and now it's going to be hard to get them back out. But that's why people should have done it from the jump. I've been saying from the jump to not bring them in and cheer them on and send anybody to the channels and feed information to these people. Too late now. Now every time someone gets mad, they go run into Chicago and Suffolk and give them more information to then put out there and attack whoever they're mad at the moment. So they just keep giving more and more info, and they are stockpiling it, and no matter how, like, it all comes out at once when they get mad. Thank you, Miss Mickey, for your comment. Coins, I read it from what you said. Thank you. As long as you're not trashing or dogging me out or going with the lies being said, I'm not going to block you. Just don't be cruel towards me in your comments. That's all. You can agree with what they said or correct something that's being said or even say that's, you know, whatever. But just don't dog me out, trash me, being cruel to me, and say that, yeah, see, we refuse to take out the doxing like other people were doing. That's not true. I know, Cindy. I know. I really worry the most about you and JJ in the middle. I really do. Because neither one of you ladies deserve to be in the middle. Neither one of you ladies have been, like, that. I truly worry the most about upsetting you guys. Because I do have a lot of respect for y'all. I know y'all are very, very loyal. And Jules is very blessed to have that. I'm very blessed with my loyal people. But I truly know how much it means to y'all. So I always worry about, and that's this morning when I saw y'all in there, I was trying to baby everything I said because I didn't want to cause anything to upset Jules, to make it where it looked bad on anybody else. And I couldn't win. Brooks knows. Well, y'all, that's why I just felt it was better to block and keep it moving and just let people figure out what they wanted. And if they agreed with it at the time, great. You don't need to see my comments. I don't need to see yours. That way, that's not added to another thing to fight about. And that's what I was trying to do. And then I got scolded for blocking people, that someone didn't think was justified. But now that it's a few days gone and people being able to see everything and make a decision, I'm glad that we can discuss it further and go from there. Because I don't know. I'm still shocked to this day by that chat that happened. And how people went from having conversations, like even when Sophie was up here, everybody was dogging him out, telling him what they thought about him, calling him names, correcting anything he was saying. I mean, the chat went to town on him, and I let them, because he deserved that. I mean, he's coming to a room that's not a fan of his, so that's expected. And then I went from that to that stream on Johnny Max, and every name I saw was someone that I considered a friend recently. So it sucked. Thank you, Cindy. I really, really appreciate that. And I know Sophie does too. And that's what a lot of people are getting caught in the crosshairs for sure. No, it's not fun. And I should be allowed to go live this morning and talk about the group chat that was read on John's without repercussions. With repercussions, however John says it, that's insane to me. And again, that's what I did on Wednesday. I went live to talk about what was discussed the night before and try to get it in. And again, I didn't reach out to Sophie to get a resolution. It was brought to my chat, and I decided to use that opportunity to try to get something done. Something positive for once. So, kiss my ass that you don't like that I tried to do what I could with what was presented. I don't regret trying. I regret what came of it. I don't regret trying. Yeah, he can't take anything disagreeing with him, it seems. I just want to let you know that I have Shyla defend you on multiple occasions over a couple topics, and I just wanted to share because I'm not sure if you see them. No, I don't see any of her stuff, but I did unblock her earlier. That was my whole argument, Sophie. That was my whole argument. You can't tell me that's a friendship where you can't do that. And they keep harping on Siwa says we're not allowed to speak about how we feel. I've never fucking said that. Y'all are saying that. You're saying I'm not allowed to speak about how I feel, or you're saying I can't respond to what you're accusing me of. I'm asking you to not try to add shit that didn't happen to make it worse than it already is. To try to persuade people that I'm a bigger monster than you're trying to paint me out to be already. That's what I'm asking. And stop telling me what to do. Request, share your feelings about why you don't like certain things I do, but to demand and give me rules will never go well. Jules, witness said nothing towards you if you did not use an innocent thing in John's chat to justify what you said this morning. That's fucking simple. I had no issues with y'all express y'all didn't like it. The issue was all the other shit you did. Right. He ain't never gonna speak to me like that and me take it and go away. No. No, ma'am, no, sir, no, was it no ma'am, no ham, no turkey, as I used to say. And I just got, and do they not even care the predicament they could be putting Sophie in? Like, and John in with this? Honestly. Yes, girl, yes. But I did a stream this morning that was about what John spoke about last night. Not fighting, but whatever. Not with not with this side anyways. And then Jules did a stream. Not nice. Not nice at all. Pretty much denouncing Rakin, denouncing reading the group chats, saying we should not be reading those messages. They were private information. Those are private messages. That's none of our business. And she's against it being read. And she's against everybody being cool with Rakin because Rakin's done shit. And until Rakin comes up and owns to every little thing she does and gives warning to what's in those messages, she's not going to be okay with it. And then speaking about me and saying I was starting shit in John's chat again, and I was calling her names, and I was getting pleasure from it. Whatever, didn't happen like that, but whatnot. So then that ended. My stream ended. Her stream ended. Sophie went live. When Sophie went live, she said that her and Johnny Mac are no longer on speaking terms. She explained what happened. She explained how it fell apart, and she explained she had no harsh feelings. She just thought she didn't do anything wrong, and she couldn't agree to what they said, and because of that, they couldn't see eye to eye. She got the boot. And then she got accused of doing something she didn't do. I came up, cleared up that I didn't receive any group screenshots of anything, dropped back down. We moved on to Anamomo, and that's it. Then the next thing you know, stream gets done, and it's Drazo, Deadly, Westies, Jules, all of them. Now, Jules didn't speak bad about Sophie to the best of my knowledge, but I have her blocked, so I don't know. But they did a stream about how we were starting shit this morning, right out the jump. Early this morning, starting shit. Had no right. We were starting shit, just trying to get money. People were trying to crucify Jules, saying Sophie was trying to crucify Jules and Johnny Mac with the stream she did. I don't know if they were saying I was too, not too sure. Jocelyn said he's never coming over. He's not coming over here anymore. He's done with my bullshit. His right. Anyways, it's a whole fucking mess. It's so hard to recap. It's so hard to recap, honestly. Well, that's a dumb reason. I know. That's what I'm saying. And she gave me a new rule this morning that I'm not allowed to answer a question about her. I'm not allowed to put a comment with her name in it. I'm not allowed to do a stream using her name. I'm not allowed to have a title using her name. I'm not allowed to think of her name at this point. That's the Jules' new rule for me today, and why she was going off me the day. I'm not allowed to do any of that because I got to ask a question, John's, and I answered it, and it pertained to her. And she said I was taking pleasure in talking shit, which I was not. Whatever. But yeah, can't talk about it. But funny, when she was on stream and they were discussing all the doxing and the shit Vault was doing, Jules was using my name and speaking about shit pertaining to me. You didn't see me giving her rules about what she could speak on or not. No, you're up there on a panelist. You're up there on the panel talking about the conversation. It makes no sense to expect and demand that you're not allowed to speak about what's being discussed, just like anybody in chat that's involved in the messages. If you're a target of those messages, you have a right to talk just like everybody else. It's not fucking like this is insane. But we're the bad guys. We're the ones wanting to fight. We're the ones wanting to keep it going. Like I just no. But don't start shit. Just stop it. Now they're trying to control Seal by saying every time Seal goes live, she's keeping it going. People just believe it. And they do. Seal was streamed today, was talking a bunch of shit. Not about any of you guys. I didn't hear it. No, that stream was, in my opinion, not nice. It was meant to cause a further divide. She said, I know this stream I'm doing is about to burn the bridges down, but I don't care. I'm still going to say it. And then she came out. She was saying shit about me and saying shit about Rican. She also was saying shit about Geneva and saying shit about Muzz. Not so much about Muzz, but she had a lot to say and unleash, which her right, but it's not accurate or true, some of it. She had every right to say how she felt, but to say that I enjoyed Muzz calling her a blank, that's bullshit. Yeah, but why didn't she have that view beforehand, before the doxing started? Because from the first day it was read, I'd say we should be going through and checking to make sure there's no doxing before it's read or shown. But I'm not also demanding a ceasefire and stop to all messages and all interaction with Reagan over it either. I just stopped participating as much. Right. And I hope everything's still good between that. Oh, I did call her a bitch at the end of my last, not my last stream. The stream I did this morning was completely cordial, calm, collected, talk about all the topics that are important, things that we always talk about. And then as I was live, I saw my numbers drop big, and I'm like, someone had to go live. So I went to go look, and I was checked Sophie. Sophie wasn't live yet, so I was like, well, who the hell? Jules. So I go look. Sure enough, she's live, and it said gasoline was the title. And so I was like, hold on, guys, 1 second. And I paused as I'm still live, and I listened to her, and she's going to town on me, in my opinion. I took it as her trying to start shit, making accusations, assuming I was doing shit I didn't do, causing fights about me being in a chat, which should have been innocent. So when that happened, I was like, you know what? Fuck you, bitch. And so I did. Yes, I did at the end of that. I sure did. Once. Yeah, and that took Jules told everybody on her chat, on her stream, that I was taking pleasure in repeating what Muzz said about her. That's why I was going off. That's what got me going off, was her saying that. Completely fabricated, complete bullshit. Like I said, I even deleted the comment because I didn't want anyone thinking I was agreeing with what Muzz was saying or cool with what she was saying. The fuck, like, there's no winning. You cannot please her unless you completely act like she's a ghost. If she's mad enough, you have to act like she's a ghost if she never existed, if you want her to not be upset with you. Once she made up her mind, that's it. You're dead, and she needs to be dead to you, and the name has to be taken out of your vocabulary, or else. Like, that's fucking insane to me. That's like all the people that say the same thing about the Mim situation. Like, yes, we shouldn't drag her, talk shit about her, but it's to use her name just because it was happening to her to explain the kind of damage Momo has caused people. That's not talking shit about it. And they're like, y'all should leave it alone. You can't just act like all that history didn't happen or that she didn't exist because she's not here with us, unfortunately. She was a very important part of this community. And a lot of the things happened to her as well. And I feel like it doesn't do it. There's no justice at the same time if you just let everybody forget how wrong things, but especially someone that wants to grab pictures and pass around and act like they were a friend or they actually cared, when we all know different. I know, and the only reason I mentioned it was I was telling Muzz to leave Jules alone and focus on the real issue, but that falls on deaf ears. Well, I don't know. No telling. It shouldn't have been that easy. Don't worry, I'm about to end the stream. If you wanted to know how I wanted to handle this and my plans in the future, watch my stream this morning and my tone from this morning. That's how I want to move forward and handle things. And I'm not being allowed. I'm not being allowed in any capacity to speak on any of it. Is that true? Is that true, Cheryl? Yes, Hostel, I can see you. So, again, I'm going to ask y'all to please watch the first streams. What streams gets everything popping off? Because when I'm doing my streams, they're calm. I try to end them on good notes. And then when they're doing the streams, it's anger, vitriol, attacks, demanding this or demanding that, or telling me what I can or can't. That's what that streams. Their stream's energy are completely different from what mine was this morning, and completely different from Sophie's. I know, I think that too. Which is bullshit. It's again hypocrisy. Second set of rules for me as usual. Yeah, I do hope it's said at the same time when they're going live and trashing the fuck out of me. I hope also people are saying, enough's enough. Stop. Siwa wasn't even dragging you this morning. Why are you doing this? If this stream's about raking, why do you keep bringing up Siwa 10 times throughout all of it? Deadly, why are you attacking Sophie? Sophie was now again there are some people saying it, but they're stock accounts and they are being dismissed the second they say anything. And they're being called trolls the second they say that's not what happened. Hell, that toe account, was it called DJ something toe? That account got timed out and kicked because they said nobody was dragging y'all today. Like, nope, until everything already popped up. But like Sophie was being very nice, very respectful. Why are y'all doing this? They got booted for it. Really? John had members only over the weekend? News to me. I had no idea. And I had no idea that my name was being brought up multiple times over it. No, I don't think you're trying to sound like look, when it comes to OG Breeze, she's always going to try to find some way to find a resolution or put hope in the chat for a resolution, no matter who it is, no matter what it is. She's going to find a way to try to move us forward to something else or get a resolution and cause peace. That's her ultimate goal in everything she's doing. So don't take it too personal. All the time, Wendy. Oh, okay. If she didn't say anything bad, but it's just about the topic, that's normal. You know what I'm not going to do? You can't mention my name, even if it's about what this stream is about. No. That's bullshit. Because you're saying I can't mention your name when it pertains to the topic at hand. Why did you and again, you only put that energy towards me. You didn't care about the 3 or 4 other people that said Muzz was talking shit. You just didn't like it when I did it. Again, multiple people said she dirty deleted it, but that she was talking smack. And you said, what was she saying about me? They couldn't answer. They didn't, or I don't know if they didn't remember what she said. So I waited a few minutes, and when they didn't answer, I finally responded. No, he's not. Is he? What? Is that true? Can someone verify for me? Is Deadly threatening to slap women now? And I'm sure it's us. For what? Thank you. Holy shish kebab. Aw. I got 2 cash apps. And they're very nice. The messages are very nice. Thank you. Again, I don't shout you out because I don't want to put a target on your back or anything. But thank you. My stomach is growling. Miss Joanna, if you're just now watching, I just now, not just now, but like 20 minutes ago, saw for the first time that you sent a cash app over the weekend. I am so sorry I missed it. But if she's not watching, I'm going to message her anyways and say it personally. But if she just happens to be in the bushes watching, I just saw it. I am so sorry because I know that it looks like I just didn't care, or because I always respond to my cash apps usually. All right. Really? I'm reading a comment. It's a sock account. Well, I knew it was at Westies, but I figured, I still don't know if they were making threats. Preach. If they could bring up Hurt, Miss, whose name all the time, anytime they want to. Hell, just last night, John was getting spoof checked, threatening to bring her up again. But they could do it all day, every day. But people can't bring it up only when it's important and it actually makes sense to bring it up. You think who is Cooch? Apparently so. Well, that's just the fight of the day. The original fight started because I talked to Tony Soflo for 20 minutes to try to get him and Drawsa to not fight each other physically in person, which was what was going to happen, and for Soflo to stop believing everything Momo tells him because she leaves out very important facts. That was all I did. I talked to Soflo one time only for 20 minutes. He tried to dox. I told him not to dox. I didn't like it. It was not okay. Even though people knew Johnny Mac's name, I still didn't want it on my channel. I still didn't like it. I went and removed it. Apparently someone random said I didn't. And someone random said I was allowing. Anyways, it's so hard to tell you just the clip notes of it, honestly. But that's what started the original fight. And the fact that I wouldn't give an apology for them going live and dragging the fuck out of me for 3 hours, and then want them still wanting an apology after doing that. Tell me how it makes sense to drag the fuck out of me for something unintentional for 3 fucking hours with a lot of my subs to then demand me apologize at the end of that. You want me to apologize for a stream that wasn't geared towards you to attack you, but I have to apologize for what? For my stream when you did do a stream geared at me to attack me, to hurt me. You know what I mean? Like, the fuck. The frick frack. I shouldn't cuss so much. I'm sorry. So the women in Deadly's chat are against Soflo for being an abuser, but they tell her Deadly's saying that against women. Is he saying that? I don't want to say I know for a fact he's saying that because I really don't know. I can't go watch it right now. Well, when did he say it? How long ago? But yes, Jules was mad at me today because I repeated something Muzz said because she couldn't. Muzz deleted it. Muzz said something, deleted it on our community tab while we were all live. And I said, of course, Muzz is focusing on Jules calling her an asshole and calling Jules a name instead versus being upset with what she's hearing being outed in these group chats right now. And I was like, Muzz, focus on the issue. And that's what got a target on my back today. She took that as me enjoying Muzz talking shit and taking pleasure in it. And that should not come from you, Siwa. You know it. Okay. Nobody else was answering. I was trying to help, but okay. Okay, I see your comment about someone else that wants to be unblocked. I will look into that. Because that person didn't say anything like too crazy. I just knew that they ride hard for Jules, and they already made it clear they don't agree with me or anything I said or how I handled anything. And so again, just to try to not cause any more divide or take anything else or cause any more issues between her subs, anytime I see the comments that just like I already made up my mind, she's wrong, whatnot, I just been blocking in chat because I figured that's them taking a stance and let me know where they stand on it. What am I looking for? I need to get off here soon and order food. Like I said, I haven't eaten all day and I'm starving. Yeah, I think the last time I ate was yesterday morning. Okay, what am I looking for again? Bliss. There she is. Taken care of. Oh, my stomach. Okay. I need to go take care of business. He was saying he was going to slap Cooch. Oh, okay. That's what you meant by saying you think Cooch. Okay. It's still fucked up. Cooch is an asshole, a complete asshole, but no woman deserves to be hit by any man. And no man deserves to be hit by any woman. She is a scumball. That's the kindest thing you could say. Okay, thank you, OG Breeze. Thank you for being here. Girl, and I know it's been blowing my mind. Hell, even Savage of all people, who has been trashing me for a long time now too, and even she's like, that's not, she didn't deserve that. That wasn't what they're making it out to be. That they went too hard. Johnny Mac, you're disgusting for how you treated and talked about Siwa, and we don't even like Siwa. And some people are like, don't make me take up for Siwa. We don't like her, but that was fucked up. The only person that was on board with it and laughing at it and enjoying it was Lindsay. Lindsay was the only one that was laughing at it and enjoying it from Savages. But of course, it's her. Of course she would. That girl is so predictable. But she didn't care. You know, all the chat and all her friends were saying it was wrong. She didn't budge on that viewpoint, and that's okay. It's her right too. She don't got to. But very telling how you feel about stuff of that nature. And it was Sarah. And Sarah, I don't know if you knew I fixed it. I found you. I saw Sarah B, and I did have to scroll all the way down the bottom and found you. So I did push Control F to find you, and it didn't pop up. So I don't know why it didn't, but nonetheless, it's fixed. All right, y'all, I'm gonna get going. Wait, hold on. I can agree with that. I can agree to that. But apologies should be made all the way around, not just one side. And if they're not sorry for how they treated me, then I don't want an apology. And if I don't think I did anything that was fucked up to hurt them, or I wasn't intentional like they're claiming, why? And they're gonna just say it's bullshit apology anyways. Then they don't need it. It's just gonna be another excuse to say I'm full of shit or whatnot. But to sit here and continue to blame that all this could be the boy if Steve would just acknowledge our feelings. That's all she had to do. Like I said, it wasn't no big challenge if you had asked that before y'all did that 3-hour stream. Easy peasy. Piece of cake before y'all had done that. But after you did that, there was no way in hell it was going to go the way you're demanding. No fucking way in hell. So, I apologize to people I felt sorry to, because those people really weren't dragging me, doxing me, attacking me. They really weren't trying to hurt me. They really were just saying they were uncomfortable and disappointed in me and hurt. And that's all I did. That's why I apologize, because they weren't trying to be mean. They weren't trying to hurt me. I'm sorry, but Jules, Johnny Mac, and anybody else that were in that chat for the most part, that's not the same boat that Sophie and Draza were in. And now things are on the outs with me and Drazo, and now Sophie and Drazo. Completely heartbreaking for me. And I know it's probably heartbreaking for Sophie too, because what did she do to deserve this? Nothing. Just not agreeing. Yes, Patty, before I go, I'm about to go. You better get your question in quick. I'll play a little video while we get our question in quick. I got a new video. I'll play it while we wait for Patty to ask a question. Ready? And this was the laziest video I've ever done, and I know it wasn't good, and I didn't do it on Canva. I just added pictures while I recorded this, so kiss my butt. I'll change it later on, but new one.
She's a bleached blonde, bad-built, butch-body, swinging for the fences, good God almighty. A heat-seeking missile, too scared to debate, cries like a baby when she don't get her way. Yeah, she can dish it out, but she sure can't take it. Her whole damn life, she just fakes it to make it. Nobody cares what she has to say. Some new eyelashes wouldn't help her anyway, 'cause she's a bleached blonde, bad-built, butch body, swinging for the fences, good God almighty. A heat-seeking missile, too scared to debate. Cries like a baby when she can't get her way. Yeah, she's out there pushing their propaganda. Can't get it done, just blame it on Brandon. She loves to talk tough, throw around her weight. Oh, baby girl, don't even play, 'cause you're a bleached blonde, bad-built, butch body, swinging for the fences, good God almighty. A heat-seeking missile, too scared to debate. Cries like a baby when she can't get her way. Yeah, she cries like a baby when she don't get her way. Well, it's been a while since.
Sorry, I got to work on it. But when I heard that song, I was like, that reminds me of someone else. It's not geared toward Stalker, of course. It's geared toward that Marjorie, whoever that lady is. But it did. Miss Joanna, so glad you're here. Honey, I was going through my Cash App to look for a comment that was a Cash that was sent to me to ask me unblocked. And that's the only reason I saw that you had sent something and left a note. I am so sorry that I did not respond to it when you sent it. I definitely would have, because I had been waiting to hear from you for Princess. I am so freaking sorry. Please know that was not, I would not have ignored that. I am so sorry. But I'm glad you're here. I don't know if you heard me earlier when I was speaking about it. I'm like, oh my God, I didn't see this. I am so sorry. Please forgive me. Very kind of you. It's about to be spent on her actually right now. And the next weekend, I'm taking her to a movie. We still got celebrating to do. But honey, would you be like, I still want to send it back, honestly. I really do. But I won't, because I know that upsets you when I do that. Thank you so much, Miss Joanna. I really, really appreciate it. You did not need to do that, as always, but thank you. You're a sweetheart. Thank you, hon. I told everybody as soon as I get off here, I'm going to respond to you and let you know personally that I saw it and why it took a minute to respond, whatnot, and to thank you personally. So I'm kind of glad you made it here. But I got to and then you got here just as I'm ending the stream. But if you're just bored and looking for content, there were streams earlier. No, I'm not bragging about how many streams I did. People who missed it and don't know what to look at, there was 2 streams earlier and 1 now. One was 30 minutes. One was less than 3 hours. And this one's 2 hours. So if you just need to know what's going on and what popped off and how everything went about, check those out would be a good start, but not a must. You just catch up where you can catch up. I know Miss Joanne will be mad at me if I sent it back. I've done it before where I sent it back. She goes, oh, no, you don't. And she sent it back. I was like, don't send it. But she's very sweet. I'm stubborn. I'll give you that. I'm a stubborn ass person. Miss Joanna is, she's only going to tell you once. It's funny. I'm done. I said that earlier. I said it earlier. I said it Friday. I said it Thursday, and I said it Wednesday. I'm done. I'm not going to do any more lives. But then someone always says some shit that's not true, and I come unglued. But I will try to ignore it. I don't know if John's going live tonight. If John is live, I will be watching, but I will not be in chat for obvious reasons. Not because anybody said I couldn't be there, but because I don't need any more things started of innocent little comments. So if he goes live, I'll be there, but y'all just won't see me in chat. So just say, hey, Siwa. Actually, don't even say that, because even that might go wrong. But I know another thing responds. I just don't like the other shit. Have a good one, Siwa. My son's 41 is in 3 days. Girl. I know, me stubborn? Ugh, the audacity. And it was like, she's so stubborn. Duh. I've always said I'm stubborn. 41 days. And 41 years old in 3 days. What a trip, Miss Joanna. I hope you get to celebrate with them. I really do. So hard sometimes being a mom and trying to do everything right and trying to fix things and whatnot. And it's so heartbreaking when it can't be fixed or there's unwilling parties. And like I said, we share that right now. But I hope you get it, get to celebrate for sure. Joanna's a mama bear to me. So was Miss Wendy. Both of them are like mothers to me with advice, care, attention, checking in, give me the best advice they could think of, not kissing my ass, tell me how it is. Like, and Callie too. She also tells me like it is, whether I want to hear it or not. I appreciate things like that. So, oh, it is. It's okay for right now. That's amazing, Miss Joanna. Oh my gosh, that's great news. Great news. Then we both got to celebrate our children's birthdays this year. We got back on speaking terms before their birthdays. That's great news. What an amazing thing. Everyone's stubborn is exhausting for the subs. I know, but people are stuck in their ways, and I'm one of them. A lot of us, if we're honest, a lot of us are stuck in our ways. Ain't that the truth? OG don't care if she's going to piss you off or not. You're going to take her advice, suck it up, buttercup, and keep it moving. And if you try to say the same thing the next day, she's going to tell you the same thing the next day too, and you better suck it up then too. Okay, Miss Joanna, I'm going to message you after this. If you need anything, let me know. If you need to talk that day, let me know. Just thank you for what you did. And like I said, I'm going to message you after this. My phone's though almost dead. I need to charge it. My computer charger quit working on me. It zonked out. So I can only use my phone charger. And no matter how long I plug it in, it doesn't. My battery charger doesn't go up. And I can't charge my phone as I'm charging my computer. So, but I'm at 32%, so I still have enough to chat. Ain't that the truth? No way. Why? Oh, Miss Mickey, do you want to go back to what it was then? Y'all, look, OG Breeze, you're going to love her or hate her, but you're going to take her one way or the other. And it's good. Same as Joanna. She don't give a shit if you like her or not. She's here. She supports who she wants to support. Take it or love it. Take it or leave it. I miss being a heartless, unattached troll. I started like a subs on all sides of this. Right? The audacity. How disgusting for you to give a shit. It's nauseating, isn't it? No, I don't mean blocking her. I just if it would fix it between her and Jules. I don't know. I'm trying to come with a resolution. I don't want to, but if it's causing now divide for her and Jules, again, these are the things I was trying to avoid. I hope that's not true, Summer. I hope you're trying to troll. I can't verify one either because I can't watch the other stream all live. I wish someone could verify, but we don't really have time. Well, but if it would help, repair what's going on with Jules, I will, and I'll take the heat for it. And she could be like, see what blocked me. I didn't do nothing wrong. She blocked, and I'll let her go back to talking shit about me. Well, she wasn't really talking too much shit. But I'll give you permission. Go ahead, talk shit about me. Whatever you need to do to solidify that you don't like me no more. I don't know. I don't fucking know. I don't know. I'm sorry though. Wasn't deadly. It's not late. Well, we get random troll accounts all the time, so it's not just you. I'm thinking. If we don't really see them all the time or don't know who they are, I try to take it with a grain of salt instead of just reacting immediately now. I did, Miss Wendy. I did. That's true, hostile, but that's how it rolls. I'll try not to go there. I just hope Drazo really don't partake in the stuff that's being done. Like Drazo, Guys, I hope you probably. He usually replays my stuff. Drazo, I respect that you don't want to be here no more. I respect that you want to walk, which is fine. I respect that you agree with the other side. That's fine. Please don't participate in these streams that drag the fuck out of us. Please. He already is. Like he's being mean and cruel like they are, or he's just saying he don't like it and he disagrees with us and we're not his friends. Like normal conversation, or is he being mean? Oh no. That's true, Tinhead. Dude, that's gonna break my heart if he does that. That will break my heart if he does that. I didn't expect much of Johnny Mac, so when he went off, I wasn't too shocked on his. I mean, I was shocked by his behavior, but it didn't kill my soul because we weren't close like that. Trazo, I was. I viewed him like a brother. I was very close to him. I cared so much about him and his family. I fought tooth and nail to clear his name when he was his bullshit. I took his side. Again, that's not say this is what I did for you. No. I have to explain the things we've been through. And I go back, I would still take his side and have his back. Because she was wrong. That will destroy my soul, but I expect it. It'll happen. He's doing what Johnny Mac told him. Of course. I haven't been in anyone's ears trying to convince someone way or the other to choose my side. I just really hope he doesn't say something he can't take back. Johnny Mac said a lot of shit he can't take back. He made himself look like the devil in his streams about me. Please don't be one of the type. Please don't fall for it. Don't participate. I can't with that, man. I don't even know what I did this morning when the stream he came in that pissed him off so much. I really don't. I still not understand what he viewed as trashing in that, except the enemies. I don't really think he's been obsessed with Jules. I really don't. I think he's gotten closer to her, but I don't think he's been really, I wouldn't say obsessed. He just gotten closer to her because I've been gone for the most part. One second, y'all. Someone sent a message. It's probably important. I hope not either, Tinhead. Right, Sly. Let's hope, hon. Someone said that I should just forget about him. He's already crossed over. And he's like, as in he is already participating in doing that. Yeah, maybe a bad choice of words, but I get what you're trying to say. We shall see, guys. I mean, it's like every time I end the stream trying to just speak calmly about things, the next thing you know, all hell breaks loose and new accusations and new people having to choose sides. Yeah, I will listen later on too, but I think I'm going to take a break the rest of the day. Like Joel's stream all weekend, I purposely didn't go look at them to prevent this. I purposely refused to look at her tab, her stream, anything for 2 days, same as John's lives. I refused to go look for 2 days because I was like, let things die down. That's why when I went and listened last night, I wasn't saying anything negative. Was it being hateful in any way? And then, like I said this morning, yep, 20-minute goodbye. This morning, saw what happened, dude. All right, y'all. Stop. Let me leave. You're holding me hostage, and I don't like it. All right. I'll see y'all later. Thank you for being here. Let's do one little song as a little palate cleanser before we go. One more thing, please hit the like button before you go. Leave a comment after if you have time. If not, no worries. Hit the like button will do. All right. See, I'm going to get distracted. Damn ADHD, I swear. You too, Sophie. Sophie, you heard what we said. You did nothing wrong. You handled it like a pro. Don't let anybody guilt you into thinking different. Muggsy, thank you. Miss Joanna, thank you. Person in the bushes, thank you. All the email people, thank you. Seriously, thank you. Y'all took a big risk with that. And everybody else trying to show support, but without taking a side. Thank you guys too. All right, bye guys. See y'all next time.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby, you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, thinking something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored again?
So if I play dead, will you regret everything that you did, that you said? I don't think you understand what you're doing, and my heart's black and blue from the bruising. I feel like when I'm with you I'm losing. I feel like you think that this amusing, sitting there gaslighting and confusing. Was it me? Is it me? Am I deluded? I'm the one who's always sorry.